Okay, this is a super easy craft, and it is inspired by a craft I saw on the Hallmark channel last Christmas. And I wanted to make it, and I didn't have time to make it last year, so I'm going to make it this year. So what I needed was a certificate frame from the Dollar Tree. Now you can make this any size that you want, and what we're going to use is a piece of plaid scrapbook paper that I had on hand. This is 8.5 by 11, which will fit in here just right. But the thing is, you can make this any size that you like, and I believe on Hallmark they made it really large, but this is just what we're going to use is some sheet music, and we're going to cut it and roll it and make a Christmas tree out of it. And so I'm really excited to do this craft, and I hope that you will enjoy it. So the first thing that you want to do is you'll decide what your frame is and how tall you want your tree to be. And I just want to show you real quickly, for this piece of paper, I'm going to leave room for a star up here. And so I want my Christmas tree to be 6 inches. So it's going to be about 6 inches wide, and then it's going to gradually be smaller with the rolled paper. It's really simple. And then we're going to have a bottom for the trunk, and then I'm going to put I think I'm going to put Believe on here because that'll really stand out on the green. And you could use any kind of background that you like, and of course go and match your decor. So first, you're going to take your scrapbook paper and you're going to put it inside the frame. And I'm going to leave the glass in, but I'm going to put it behind my paper so that my paper is on top. I do want to mention that I am going to secure my paper down onto the glass with some basic double stick tape I have on hand. And so I'm just going to adhere this to the back so that it sticks to the glass. And this is the basic brand double stick tape. It's very strong, and I have used it in a number of crafts. You've even seen it on some recent ones that I've, excuse my hand, on some recent crafts on my channel. And I'm going to stick it to the glass so that the weight of the paper won't pull it away from the glass frame in the frame. So let's just do that, and then we will get to the next step. Okay, I'm choosing to make my music look vintage, and so I'm going to use some cocoa dye ink because the dye dries really fast, and my own blending tool that I created from a felt pad and a pill bottle. And I'm just gonna make my paper look old, and it's just gonna take me a second, and you can choose not to do that. And again, it is depending on your own style for decorating. But this is a really fun thing, and no, it's not too early to start working on Christmas crafts. So I thought we would start with this one because it's super easy and super fun, and it will get you in the mood singing Christmas carols. How many of you still like Christmas carols? Okay, so you want to decide what Christmas song that you want, and for me, I want a 6-inch piece, and I want to roll it up, and I am wanting the title of "Oh Christmas Tree" on the bottom here. So I'm going to cut a piece of the music, and I'm going to roll it up, and I'm going to show you how to do that, and then I'm going to trim it to be the size that I want it to be, which is 6-inch width. Alright, so I've cut my sheet music out. I'm going to show you how I'm putting these together. You can glue the roll together, or you can use double stick tape, or you can use hot glue, whichever works best for you and your fingers. I am going to use some thin double stick tape because I have it on hand. So this is my first row for my tree, and it's going to be 6 inches for my 8.5 by 11. So I measured 6 inches from where I wanted to start my tree. So I want my star to be up here at the top, and I measured 6 inches down, which will be on this plaid, which this plaid helps me measure. So it'll be right here will be the bottom of my tree. And then I cut all my sheet music out. These are 2.5 inches wide or tall, and I did a 1/2 inch for each one less. So I took a 1/2 inch off. So if your chart was 6, this is 5.5, 5 inches, 4.5, 4 inches, 3.5, 3, 2.5, and then 2 inches. And we'll see if we can fit it and it works just right. So that's the plan, and we're gonna make all of our little rolls of our music, and I'm using a marker that I had on hand just to roll it. So basically it's just going to be a roll like this, and you want to make sure what shows is what you want to show on the music. So for this one, I want to try to get this "Oh Christmas Tree" to show so that it's like next to this, just like that. And so I'm going to go ahead and glue these down and get these rolled up, and then we'll put them onto the frame. Okay, once you have all your rolls done of your sheet music, then you will want to adhere them to your frame. Now, I will recommend that you use some kind of pencil or marker to roll all your sheet music, because it helps them all stay uniform and approximately the same size, so it looks good. So I've got all my, let me just show you, I've got all my sheet music here, and I want to make sure that I didn't get anything out of order, so it helps to put it to the side so that you can see. So now I'm going to take my first one, and I know where I want it to be, so let's pull it down here, and this is again my line right here. It's really helpful to have the plaid. So I want to adhere my Christmas tree right, "Oh Christmas Tree," my first roll of sheet music. So I am going to use my hot glue gun to glue this down, and I know what I want to show on my my picture. So I'm going to glue it down right here. All right, so I'm going to glue the rest of them down. You can see they are a 1/2 inch less for each one. So this is 6, 5.5, then 5, 4.5, 4, 3.5, 3, 2.5, 2. And I think that's going to be just right. So I'm going to glue these down. Okay, once you have all your rolls of sheet music on your background for your tree, you're going to want a star to top off your tree, and I chose this one from the Heidi Swap, that package of wooden embellishments that I showed you earlier that I had gotten at Tuesday morning. So I'm going to put a little glue on the back of it. It's a wooden star. It's really pretty. And I'm going to glue it on top here. And I just want to look at it. I have it at a different angle than I can see really good. Okay, I think actually I like that a little bit better, even though the line is to the side. Now you could paint your own or whatever you like to do, but I kind of like that. It's different. And I'm going to take a little piece of the sheet music and put down here for, I might take a little smaller piece. Let me just cut this here because I have something I want to do. All right, so I'm going to take a little smaller piece for the trunk of the tree, and I'm going to glue this down here. And you can see the tree comes to shape really easily and fast. And then I'm going to pick one of these words from the dollar spot at Target. This is from last year. And I really want to use this believe right here. So you can see how cute that looks. So I'm going to go ahead and see exactly how I want. Do I want to place it here to the left in the center, or do I want to place it to the right? I almost like it to the side here. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to glue that down, and then we're done. And you could make a lot of these if you have a relative that really likes Christmas carols, or some kind of decoration for Christmas. You could make it to go with their theme that they decorate with at Christmas time. And here we go. And this is it. And it's adorable. I love it. And I hope that you enjoyed making this craft with me, and that you will try it on your own. And I'd love to see a picture of it if you do. I'm on Instagram, so you could tag me on Instagram, and I'll share it on my story on Instagram as well. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed crafting with me. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Instagram at Cindy_A_Lewis. And we will be doing some more crafting. We'll be doing some fall crafting and some Christmas crafting, and who knows all what else. So anyway, this is our first Christmas craft of the year, I think. And we are going to be making all kinds of fun stuff. So anyway, thank you so much for being a part of this video.